Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Slenderman distortion tutorials. In this tutorial we're going to be learning how to make mosaic distortion, which you see here. Or maybe not, because my computer decides to choke up. Yeah, don't do this on me, don't do this on me. There we go. Nope, whatever. You see it, you'll see it in the preview. But yes, we'll be learning to make that today. But yes, we're going to be learning how to make this today, once again. And unless we get to the tutorial, so here we go. And here we are in After Effects. Now this effect can only be done in After Effects, so don't ask me if this can be done in another program, because it can only be done in After Effects. Alright, nevertheless, here we are in After Effects, and here I have my program. And here we have this clip of me laying down in my hallway, fake blood, and my brother with a costume and a sword. Not very exciting on its own, so we could probably use some distortion. Some mosaic distortion. Okay, so first off, what we're going to have to do is we're going to take our clip and press Ctrl D to duplicate it. Then we'll just hide an original clip. Then we'll scale it up. We'll scale it up in a uniform manner by clicking and holding Alt and Shift, and then we can scale it up this way. Now we're just going to place any old part of the clip over the viewport, but it's important that you don't cut off like this. You want to fill up the whole frame like so. Then we can bring back our original clip. Then what we're going to do is we're going to create a new solid. Go layer, new solid. Doesn't matter what you call it, doesn't matter what color it is. What we're going to do is go up to effect, then we're going to noise and grain and fractal noise. Now in the settings, we're going to pick block, and you can leave it on basic or you can put turbulence smooth, but I'll leave it on basic. Then what we're going to do is we're going to turn up the contrast to a lot, but not that much. I mean, well, looks interesting, so we'll go with that. As for the brightness, you can control that on your own. You can increase the brightness, but typically you want to have like a low brightness. And we're going to go to the sub settings, and we're going to put our scaling up somewhere around 72, or you can go max and it'll look something like that, kind of weird. But we're going to try a low setting for our purposes here. Now we're going to use an expression here. We're going to go to the evolution, and we're going to hold down Alt and click the stopwatch right here. Then in our little box, we're going to type time times, which is the little asterisk symbol, 3000. And what this does is, as time passes, we get more blocks. And for some reason, our little lines went away, so I'm going to put up the contrast. And, well, it's kind of weird. It only shows up in the beginning. Well, I guess that's what we got. I don't know why it does it when you put it up. That it really is weird. I don't know about that. But yes, we have this for now. Okay, so we're going to close that down. And then we're going to take our second clip we duplicated, which I'll label this by hitting enter. We'll call this distortion 1. Then we're going to go to our track mat, and if you can't see that, you have to press F4 to bring it up. And we're going to pick Luma Matte. And as you can see, get some wonky distortion above our previous frame. And that's what we want. It's looking pretty good so far, but we only got one layer, so it's not really like looking that special. So we're going to create some more, but before we do that, we're going to select these two layers. And when we select our two layers by selecting this layer, holding down Shift, and selecting the top layer, and we go up to layer pre-compose. Alternatively, you can pick Control Shift C. I'm going to call this distortion layer 1. And then we got one. Then we're going to duplicate. Whoa, let's hide this for now. Then we duplicate our original clip, and we do the same thing before with the scaling up. And I'm not going to scale this up in a uniform manner. I'm just going to do it like so. Pick a different part of the clip. And then we're going to do the same thing again with creating a new solid, which shortcut to that would be Control Y. And we're going to put that above this layer. And again, we're going to go up to layer and fractal noise. pick block, yes. And for this time, I'm going to use turbulent sharp. Bring down the contrast. And, well, no. We're going to use turbulent basic. Again, I don't know why it does that. And we're going to use, well, we're going to put the scale up. This time I'm going to put the scale up at like something pretty big. Something that looks wonky like that. And we're going to use a previous expression, except this time I'm not going to use 3000, I'm going to use like something 2500, just to change the, make it have more variety. And I think we need more, well, less contrast actually. And we got something like that. And then we're going to do the same thing with this layer. We're going to pick Luma Matte. Then we have that. Now we can bring our original layer, well actually let's pre-compose this too. So we call this distortion layer 2. And I'll just add this on top here. We can bring both layers and we have some pretty cool distortion. Now to add more variety, we can use blending modes for different layers. In the example, I use difference for one of the layers because it looks pretty distorted. We can also use exclusion, or we can use, what was it? Hard light? No, not linear light. Hard, if I can click it. Hard light, and it creates some contrasty look to the distortion. Or we can pick color burn. And to tie the whole effect together, we're going to create an adjustment layer by going to new layer, new adjustment layer. Then at this point you can add brightness and contrast to make it look like that. Or you can add some noise, which I won't because that kills my processor. Or we can add some over sharpening, like so. And there you go. Very simple and very easy, and you don't need any other special plugins for After Effects. Right, so this concludes this tutorial, and I'm sure you can take this effect further than I did. This is just basic and giving you the tools so you can expand on it, make it your own, just so you're not copying me. But yes, that's my tutorial, so I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully there'll be further tutorials coming up soon. I'm not sure because I just started work, but whenever I have the time and creativity, I'll make a new tutorial. So once again, thanks for watching and see you guys next time.